welcome to another episode of Carbs, the only show we're sitting in the car and BS well, good super carbs. Man's here, just got out of Total Wine. After we're done with the review, I'll show you a few items I got, and we'll converse about some very interesting, weird people at Total Wine today. But before we get into that, we have the 7-Eleven Showtime cookie. It is an iced sugar cookie. I don't really know what makes this great, other than the fact that when I saw it, I thought of Showtime Eric Young. Well, thank God he got rid of that terrible gimmick. All right, big ass cookie, $1, like $1.29, but I just say $1. That's pretty damn good price. You say what you will about 7-Eleven's quality on a lot of their like regular food, but it's always cheap at least. Like, you know, their pizza, it's not great, but at least the pizza is cheaper than everybody else. Like, essentially, it's close to being the cheapest if it wasn't for Little Caesar's ridiculous $5 deal for a giant pizza. But let's go ahead and let's bite into this thing, and also give me a follow on social medias, on Twitter and Instagram and Grindr. Oh my God, I'm gonna grind. I said that out loud while a dude walked by and I got like slightly embarrassed, but like the windows are closed. You can't hear me. All right, so let's go ahead and let's try this out. Great texture on the cookie. You know, despite the fact that this is a cookie that's probably been sitting out for a while, I love just how it's so fluffy. You just chew right through the damn thing. Oh, really good flavor overall too. I'm not usually a big fan of like sugar cookies in general, but this pretty much hits the mark. If they just put maybe some chocolate chips on it, it would be perfect. Well, it says Best By Tuesday, so they must make these relatively fresh. Good stuff. I really like this. I think the presentation's pretty cool and catches your eye with the different colors and frostings. They could have been lazy and just done a sugar cookie, but instead they wanted Showtime, baby. Grinder. So I'm gonna rate this a very solid 4 out of 5. If it was for putting some chocolate chips on there, then hey, it would be maybe a little bit better, I think. So you can get that at 7-Eleven as we speak. So I was in Total Wine, and I thought it was funny. I saw there was a guy in front of me in line. He seemed like a nice guy, but he was old. He was doing a Twitch stream. It was so weird. He was like doing, like, if you go out and you watch like Bone Clinks, our friend Andrew, it's friends with Nando. Like, when you watch him on Twitch, he's constantly talking about anything he's doing. Like, if he's gonna, like, I'm gonna go throw this away, I'm gonna do this, because he has people watching him. So it makes sense that he's basically telling you a story. This guy was doing that without the phone. Here's an example. He's in front of me, he's at the register, and she's like, okay, that'll be blah, 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 you know, $15, whatever. He takes out, he's like, all right, taking out my debit card, okay, walking over to the machine, like whatever he called it, okay, insert card, and he puts it in, and he goes, all right, PIN number. And I was like fully expecting him just to say his PIN number out loud, but he didn't. And then the last part that made me, I almost started laughing a little bit. He goes, all right, remove card. Just a typical old person. He seemed like a sweet dude. But then as he's leaving, all of a sudden, because he was a little annoying too, because he was like in my way a lot. I ran into him a couple times in Total Wine too. He was just kind of oblivious. But he checked out and he left. He gets to the door to leave, and he turns around, and it's already my turn. I'm there, I'm up front. He walks back, and he goes, you guys have any ice? It's like, what, you didn't think about that? You're in Total Wine, of course they have ice. They sell booze, obviously they have ice. Like, where's this guy existing? And she's just like, yeah, we have ice. And so he goes, kind of looks around confused, and I just go, I just want him to settle. I just want your problem solved so you will leave me alone, because his anxiety was giving me anxiety because he wouldn't stop. He's doing circles, and like literally, like he's like, I can't decide if I want to leave or go get ice. And so he basically like goes, oh, I think I'm gonna go put all this away in the car and I'll come back and get ice. And I go, thumbs up, man, good. And by the time you get back, I will be gone and you will not be giving me anxiety. He turns around, and then one of the other employees goes, oh no, I'll get that for you, sir. And he goes, oh, but how big is the ice gonna be? And it's like, what the fuck? I mean, just ask, do you want a big bag of ice or do you want a small? There's no in between. There's big and there's small. And so this guy, and he goes, I don't know if I can fit a 16-ounce ice bag. I'm like, oh my God, he's just giving me so much anxiety. Just say, give me a big bag of ice. Then the guy leaves to go get him the ice. Like, I heard him. He goes, I'll get it for you, no worries. And so this guy, I'm like, are we finally done? Are we finally done with this? Matt's getting annoyed with an old man, and I mean, like, come on, it's not a big deal in the scheme of things, but it's making for a fun little rant. He walks back towards me, and he's like, trying to like, I don't know what he's doing. He's like wandering back and forth between the aisles. I'm thinking maybe he's waiting for the ice and he just likes to drift. I'm not sure. Maybe he's Elias's finisher. I don't know. All of a sudden he just says out loud again, because again, he's calling commentary on everything he's doing. He goes, I don't know how to get back into the store from here. And then that's when the other employee, the one that's helping me, you can tell she's getting a little frustrated too. She looks at him and goes, no, sir, the other employee is getting you the ice. And he goes, yeah, but how am I gonna pay for it? I'm like, ah! Oh my God. He seemed like a nice guy. I can't stress that enough. He did seem nice. He just seemed like one of the most oblivious human beings I think I've seen in quite some time. But my haul. Okay, let's get off the rant. This isn't much of a haul, but I did get the Mrs. Renfro's Ghost Pepper nacho cheese again, just because I was there. I get them from Bevmo usually, but hey, I'm at Total Wine, I saw it. I do that on our streams. You can check them out. The Twitch streams. It is twitch.tv/recklesseating, I believe. All right, so just some of the things I got. Nothing super special, but just a couple things that I'm gonna probably chug on streams or just do for, just having my private time. Kentucky Pumpkin Barrel Ale. So I think that looks pretty delicious. So interested in that. I always like trying a few new pumpkin beers as we go. And then another one, this one just made me straight up laugh. It's from Concrete Jungle Brewing Project. That is a mouthful for a company. It's 5 o'clock somewhere lager. That made me laugh. What else we got? We did, this bad boy, this sounds terrible. I kind of suspect that I've maybe done this at some point, but I can't really remember. This is from Stem Ciders, a salted caramel apple cider. That does not sound appealing at all. And then this one's cool. This is another one of those, the big craze that's been going on lately, and I'm all for it because they're perfect for streams. That way I'm not, gaining too much weight while I'm chugging beers and stuff. This is the Raspberry Craft Brewed Hard Sparkling Water. Low carb, zero sugar, gluten-free. Pretty cool. I like that. It's 100 calories per can, so sweet. And then the last thing I got, this was the coolest thing. I love, love, love the can on this. It's Original Sin Black Widow Cider. Blackberries and freshly pressed New York apples. You gotta get those New York apples. You don't get those regular apples. Yeah, schmuck. I don't know if that's a thing. So there you go, guys. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, and I forgot. Oh my God, I was taking out the show and I forgot that I got like the best thing. It was actually one of the main reasons I went. The Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones, another beer from Omega Gang. This is Mother of Dragons, smoked porter and Kirk Ale blend. Cool. That'll be a definite either chug of some sort or some sort of review with Chuck. But either way, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to follow me on social media. Do you have any stories like I did of my rant of the guy who was just, Jesus, we should have called him like make you have anxiety guy, because like he just could not stop being anxiety filled. But either way, that's it. I love you guys. I've said that like 14 times and we'll see you on the next episode.